So now observe the output. Product name apples, quantity 10, price 10, product name oranges, quantity 1, product name grape, quantity 1, price 10, product name grapes, quantity 0, price 24. Okay. So you have got the output, right? So hope you have understood this, students.
Inner classes. It is possible to nest a class definition within another class and treat the nested class like any other method of the class. Such a class is called nested class. As a member of its enclosing class, a nested class has privileges to access all class has privileges to access all the members of the class enclosing it. A nested class can either be static or non-static. Nested classes are called as inner classes, while static nested classes are just called as static nested classes. Non-static nested classes are called as nested classes. New term. An inner class is a nested class whose instance exists within an instance of its enclosing class and has direct access to the instance members of its enclosing instance. Syntax. Class, enclosing class, open the bracket, class, inner class, open the bracket, set of statements, close the bracket, close the bracket. The interesting feature about the relationship between these two classes is not that the inner class is inside the enclosing class. Apart from this feature, the instance of the inner class can exist only within an instance of the enclosing class, and it has direct access to instance variables and methods of its enclosing instance.
Open a new file in the editor and enter the following code. Public class parcel begin, class contents begin, private int I equals 16 semicolon, public int value begin, return I semicolon, close the brackets, two brackets, class destination begin, private string label semicolon, destination string where to begin, label equals where to semicolon, close, string read label begin, return label semicolon, close, two close brackets. Okay. Public void ship string dest begin, contents C is equal to new content semicolon, destination D is equal to new destination dest semicolon, system.out.println within the code shipped plus C dot value plus items to dest semicolon, close, main function, public static void main string args begin, parcel, P equals new parcel semicolon, P dot ship Congo semicolon, close the brackets, two brackets. Now save this file as parcel.java. Compile the file using javac parcel.java. Run the file using java parcel. The output appears as shown below. Shipped 16 items to Congo. Okay. Now we will run this program. I have saved this file as parcel.java. Let us compile this. Javac parcel.java. Okay, now we will run this java parcel. See students, we have got the output. Shipped 16 items to Congo. Okay, so hope you have understood this program.
The above example explains the usage of inner class. There are two inner class definitions, each with its own variables, methods, namely contents and destination. The enclosing class has a method ship string dest which creates instance of the inner classes, and this called by the main method. More usage of inner classes can be seen while dealing with event handling. Garbage collection. In certain languages like C++, dynamically allocated objects must be manually released by use of a delete operator. In Java, deallocation happens automatically. The technique that accomplishes this is called garbage collection. Java has no malloc or free functions. Since every complex data structure is an object, they are all allocated via the new operator, which allocates space for an object on the heap of memory. The memory available for objects is called a heap because the user doesn't have to think about it. It is just a loosely collected heap of object instances. From new keyword, the user actually gets a handle to an object and not the memory address. The actual memory allocated for this object may move around as the program runs, but the user doesn't have to worry about all that matters is that this memory will be available for as long as the program cares for it. User doesn't have to worry about all that matters is that this memory will be available for as long as the program cares for it. As soon as the user no longer have any references of any kind to the object, the memory it is occupying will become available for reuse by the rest of the system. The users doesn't have to call free or delete. This is known as garbage collection. Garbage collection only occurs sporadically during the execution of the program. It will not occur simply because one or more objects exist that are no longer used. Garbage collection can also be known as litter recycling because the user doesn't even have to drag the objects to the crib to have them collected. It's just dropping and forgetting them. The garbage collector runs whenever the system is idle or when a request allocation fails to find enough memory. Garbage collection can also be known as litter recycling because the user doesn't even have to drag the objects to the crib to have them collected. It's just dropping and forgetting them. The garbage collector runs whenever the system is idle or when a request allocation fails to find enough memory.